library. In the library, printed out some things, but I'd requested them to buy a book, and I knew they would because this is going to be real popular. The Big Book of Bread. This is a King Arthur book. It's let's see, it's 462 pages long. You know, the nice big photographs. Loaded baked potato bread. Gives you the gives you a timeline up the top of each recipe, how long it takes to make it. 4.5 hours this takes. Has all the ingredients, cook the potatoes, blah blah blah. Recipe continues. So it looks like it's got basically 2 pages of the recipe, and then it's got another page called, oh no, just baked potato rolls. That's something different, or maybe it is that recipe. Look at this marbled rye. That looks really good. I like rye with the caraway seeds. My family likes rye bread, light rye bread without caraway seeds. But this looks like a really good book. This is going to be fun. So I'm sure it will be taken out a lot of people there. There's another book that's come out, which is called The Science of Bread, which I'd like to read. I mean, I enjoy reading the scientific part behind cooking, even if I don't end up doing that particular thing at all, learning about, oh, you know, the way yeast interacts, things you can put in recipe. Now we're just talking about bread basically, but adding things to it, like adding a tablespoon of dried potato flakes, you know, potato mixes that you rehydrate. You put 1 in for each cup of flour that you put your bread in, and your bread will stay moist longer. Because usually the 2 enemies of, you know, homemade bread are anyway, is, well, and it depends on how fast you eat it. Usually, if you've got a few people, that loaf of bread isn't going to last that long. But if you're making something and you're hoping it's going to last longer, you know, the bread can dry out, and the bread can get, you know, eventually get moldy. And so the potato flakes help with that regards. There's other things you can do as well. But then on the side of moldy, doing something like replacing honey 1-for-1 with the sugar, even after this honey has been cooked, it has some antifungal properties still. So if you put it in your bread, and like I say, you know, there's just 1 or 2 of you, that bread is going to last a lot longer. But normally, most people, baking your own bread is like the worst possible thing you can do for your diet, because it tastes so good and you eat too much of it. So it's going to take a lot of discipline, but it'll be interesting to see if they talk about some of the additions to the bread. I'm sure they're probably going to have, yeah, here's one right here. Here's sourdough. They're probably going to have a section in here on, hopefully on shaping and forming loaves. Breakfast porridge bread, marbled rye, rolls, different kinds of rolls, KKOE peppy rolls. I don't even know what that is. Can't pronounce it. Classic pretzels. They take about 4 hours to make. That's including your rise times and everything. So this is going to be really fun. I'll let you know how it comes out and how much I gain. Hopefully I'm trying to lose weight. Bye.